All right, hey traders, TG Watkins here. It is May 18th, Wednesday, and yeah, we had a very steady selling day again so far. We've seen a lot of these over the last few weeks. So this one though, I'm looking a little bit not bullish, but I think that the descent is pretty much over. That's generally what I'm looking for. I want to see if, since we have pulled back all the way to the weekly third ATR, and we've already gone down 20% from the high to the low. It seems to me that we should be kind of hammering out a bottom. Now, as I've told my subscribers, I don't think it's going to be easy or clean, and I think that today is an example of that. So one of the things that I've kind of been looking at is that in through here, there was some choppiness before it popped. Even through here, there was some choppiness before we at least got up to that before rolling over. Like we haven't even gotten close to that moving average. And then right through here, there was some chop before we started to move back up. So if we just kind of take a quick look at some of these, you can see that there was a double bottom and then we moved up. In through here, that was a bit of a double bottom. I'd kind of say more of an inverted head and shoulders, and then we moved up. And then here was a more major double bottom, and we moved up. So I'm looking at that and saying, well, we did a fairly good job of getting over the hourly 50. So we've made some progress there. And here we are back down at the lows, and we are at the lower third ATR again on the hourly chart. So I think that if we're going to be in the process of hammering out a bottom here, it's going to take a little bit of time because we need the hourly 50 to start to change directions. So that's kind of what I figured. There's a bit of a gap here. I was prepared to have price come down. It did move down further than I was expecting, but we'll see how that goes. So far, it's holding this level, and I want to see if price can just start kind of hammering out something and start making its way back up. Some of the reasons I'm looking at that is, again, we have all those oversold levels and reasons for all that, but also that we have a big gap between price and the daily 50. And we've had a situation before where we had a big gap between price and the daily 50. So the really big question is if this is going to be if we're going to set up for a short covering rally at some point. Like clearly it's not yet. And even if we look in through here, this really was not even a short covering rally. It just wasn't, right? There's just no energy, no nothing in that. So not a short covering rally. The question is if somehow we can kind of get this and we might actually get a bigger move to the upside. We'll have to see if that actually is in the works. And if we don't get something like a big short squeeze like that, then what we could be in store for is just a whole bunch of chop until the moving average comes down. So it's going to be a challenging few months, several weeks of whatever price wants to go through as we hammer out the bottom and then just try and figure out how far price might want to move up and recover. This could just end up being a bear flag, and maybe selling pressure is off for the market for now, but the rest of the market seems to still be kind of melting down out there, and we'll have to see where price wants to go on the index. All right, guys. Well, thanks again. We'll talk to you later.